Peaches Christ.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
You are here in Seattle to talk about the All About Evil film that you directed. Please tell us more about that.
Well, it's the Seattle premiere of All About Evil, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I love Seattle. I'd say next to San Francisco, this is where I've probably performed the most here in Los Angeles. And yeah, this movie is doing a cross-country tour. We're going from city to city with shows, live performances, old-school William Castle type gimmicks, and just a lot of spectacular fun. And we're about to do a show right here in Seattle at the Egyptian Theater.
Tell us a little bit more about the film.
Well, the film is really a black comedy, sort of set in the world of an old horror movie. I really love the old sort of Vincent Price movies and the drive-in movies of the 50s and 60s. Has a little 80s slasher flavor thrown in, but it's really a dark comedy about a woman who's, you know, desperate to save her single screen theater by any means necessary. And it really was born in a place of total paranoia, because I love all the old movie theaters, but slowly they're closing down more and more. And so this movie is kind of like my attempt to sort of describe what lengths we should go to in order to save our cinemas.
Is this your film debut?
Well, I've made short films, you know. My alter ego, Joshua Grinnell, has been a writer and director for years, and kind enough to cast me in a number of his films, including All About Evil. I actually am in the movie. I have a small part, not as big as Natasha Lyonne or Mink Stoll or Cassandra Peterson, but I am in the movie. But I would say that this is the first feature film, and certainly the first film of this size. Everything else was so no budget. Everyone calls their movie no budget. Ours were no budget. They were made with a wig and a dream.
How were you able to get such a stellar cast?
Well, some of them I was friends with through doing my Midnight Mass event. I do a sort of a midnight movie event, and we do shows before movies, much like what we're doing tonight, except they were always for movies I was a big fan of, like the John Waters films, or Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, or Evil Dead 2, or Showgirls. And so Mink Stoll and Cassandra Peterson were friends of mine, so I asked them to be in the movie. Natasha Lyonne was actually someone we got to through the cinematographer. The director of photography, Tom Richmond, is fabulous. He had just shot Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. He shot House of a Thousand Corpses. He shot Chopping Mall. And he made a movie called The Slums of Beverly Hills, which stars Natasha. And I said, oh my God, I would love it if Natasha would consider playing this part. And so that's how we got the screenplay to her. And Thomas Dekker I met on the set of The Terminator, actually flew to the set and brought him the script.
And Thomas Dekker's in it. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely great.
Yeah, Thomas and Natasha are really co-stars.
Okay, and so what is next for you?
Well,
would you like to do more?
Tour. So the tour, the live shows are happening all the way through November at this point. It's like I'm out in a different city almost every week, presenting the movie and rolling it out. And then the movie will be available on video on demand and DVD, and it'll probably maybe even tour theaters again, but not with the live show. So this is kind of our special intro to the world in a way. And then I'm developing actually a new screenplay, and it looks like we're going to make another movie. We have a production company now. The investors from All About Evil have invested in Peaches Christ Productions. So we've actually created some media this spring, and we're releasing a documentary about the film and the tour. And we have a short that we just did called Children of the Popcorn. It's sort of my industrial commercial film. And then I'm actually writing a screenplay. It's sort of a follow-up, not a sequel to All About Evil, but it's in the same tone and the spirit of All About Evil. It's evil.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck to you, and we will look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Thank you for asking all these questions, and we'll see you at the next city or town.
Which is?
New York City. Oh my God, we're going to New York City, July 30th and 31st.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to seeing you then.
See you there.
Thank you.